it's not as complex as you might think, food preparation. But I wanted to address what you just said about the Ritalin and Adderall. Back in the day, it was always Ritalin. And I mistakenly joked with this mom who was telling me about the school wants to put my kid on Ritalin. And I said, well, do you think he has a Ritalin deficiency? You know, which right now is, but she didn't think it was funny. She just said, I don't want to put him on drug. It's just, okay, I get it. Yeah, I was only kidding. But I mean, that shows you how we could take things. But yeah, kids don't, there's no such thing as a Ritalin deficiency.
Hmm.
Or, by the way, an Ambien deficiency or an aspirin deficiency. You can't be deficient in these medications. You mentioned you kind of equated some of these foods like Pop Tarts or whatever with medication. They're actually poison. It's beyond medication, and a lot of medication is poison too. But so one might serve the other. But yeah, they're actually poison. They're neurotoxins
Hmm.
if nothing else, and they disrupt the biome, the microbiome, which is your second brain. You can't be healthy and happy when your other brain isn't working. And it's just incredible. So we test the microbiome in every person. Every person. That's foundational. Is look at the microbiome, and so many people are what they call dysbiotic. So they've lost this balance between good and bad flora. The bad
Hmm.
flora is there for a reason. Should maybe 10-15% of your total flora because it has to hover. You want a good immune system that's hovering and looking for trouble. But
Mm.
the rest of it, that healthy um, biota that's in there is for digestion and for the immune system and for all kinds of things that are very helpful. So you want a good, strong ecology, which reminds me of, again, back to the sort of um, saving the planet days. We each have our own ecology inside. And man, I mean, I'm doing stuff. I got my desk full of stuff here, my desk stuff, and all the kitchen counters are pretty much full, and a couple cabinets full. One we call the supplement graveyard.
So supplements are tricky. There's so many. There's very little regulation. You don't know what's actually in it. How do you spot a good supplement company? One that is giving you what they're saying that they're giving you. You don't want to spend $80 on a pill and it's really not doing anything for you. So, do you have like 3 or 4 that are like your favorite, everyone should be taking these, like for example, vitamin D or K or something like that?
Yeah, well, it's actually really important to get it right, and it's more important to understand what we mean when we say supplement. And the whole concept is that your nutritional needs should come from food. So if we could get our hands on enough really good, high quality organic food, we'd be in better shape. And then you could just supplement with the missing
Mhm.
vitamins, minerals, essential fatty acids, antioxidants, and then there's herbal and some other phytonutrients and trace elements that you can enhance your diet with. So nutrition begins with diet. And supplements can be used again to supplement for what's missing from food. It's hard to get your hands on a lot of really good food, and it's expensive. I
Mhm.
think it's worth the extra money on organic food, especially just to avoid the toxins that are on non-organic food. We go like to Sprouts or Whole Foods here in Southern California and only go to the organic section. Like we just anything that's not in the organic vegetables or fruits, we just won't even touch it.
Mhm.
Um, much as I want to sometimes, but go nope, it's not organic, can't do it. So you don't want the toxic burden from some of these things, and but after so the even organic food though uh, isn't grown in the most ideal. It's not grown like my grandfather's. I grew up in Canada. My grandfathers both grew. They used manure. They didn't use any artificial anything that I knew of, and and so we ate really high mineral rich, vitamin rich, and got our ate lots of fatty fish, all this stuff. My mom just seemed to know even back then. Um, I'm 70. She's still living at 93, so we must have done something right.
Oh, that's awesome. My grandma just turned 92.
That's fantastic. See, so you don't want to ruin that. You've got good genes. Don't ruin it by eating crap. So back to supplements, get as much as you can from wholesome food.
Mhm.
The less you eat out of bags or boxes, the better. Nat is as fresh as you can get it. But even the vegetables grown today, although they're organic, they don't have the same amount. So you need to substitute. So
Mhm.
supplement could really be substitute.
Mhm.
Uh, you need more vitamins, more minerals, more essential fatty acids, antioxidants, and phytonutrients, and trace elements and things. And uh, they should be according to your metabolic type. It's another aspect, but for right now, just know you can substitute for what's missing in food. But
Mhm.
supplements can also be used to support somebody who's not feeling well. They know they're not like they used to be. You feel
Mhm.
like something's missing. I used to have all this energy. Now I just want to come home and drink. Or you need coffee all day to get through the day. You're self-medicating.
Mhm.
So that's where a review, the labs can come in handy there. We look at the adrenals and the hormones, and you see what's not what it used to be, and you can sort of you can substitute for the vitamins and minerals, but you can support systems. You can support the adrenals and hormones. You can support digestion is critical because we don't have the HCl and the enzymes like we used to. They're not in the food and all this stuff. And you can also use the uh, supplements to stimulate, like the immune system. Like if you're going on a trip,
Mhm.
how about taking some zinc along with you? Some
Mhm.
echinacea and some things that would stimulate the immune system, give you a little added protection. And finally, you could actually use supplements, just that general category of stuff on the shelves and pills and lotions, potions, and powders and what have you. But you can treat yourself if you have parasites or bacteria. There's all of the some of them are 1,000-year-old recipes, anti-parasite, antibacterial, antifungal, things like that. So you can self-treat. So I've been cheating a bit because I know the four S's of supplementation. It's the substitution. We mentioned that the support of certain organs, the stimulation, and then the self-treatment. Like, hey, if you may not need antibiotics. Why not get a natural antimicrobial, antifungal, and try those first? If they don't
Mhm.
work, yeah, you can go to the big guns if you need it. And I
Mhm.
don't even blame someone for that. I'm not, um, what do you call it, a fanatic. You know,
Mhm.
no, I will use drugs if that's what's called for.
Mhm.
But a lot of times you just go with the natural stuff. If you've run the labs, the natural stuff be very very good.